Toastmasters and guests. Welcome to SCBD Toastmasters. Like the other place, SCBD Toastmasters also have the house rules. So what is the house rules? First, please be on time. Room is open 15 minutes before the meeting starts. So let's follow the time given in the agenda. And then the second, identify yourself properly. Please rename yourself according to the following name format. Like here, for visiting Toastmasters, you can rename your name in the Zoom, like VTM, strip name, and then your club. Like the example, VTM John from ABCD Toastmasters. And then for the non-Toastmasters, guests or first-time attendees, you may rename your name, become the G and your name. Like the example is guest risky here. So the third rules is turn on your camera. Make sure that your face is within the video frame. And then the fourth, keep your microphone on mute. Mute your microphone whenever you are not speaking. When it's your turn to speak, just remember to unmute your microphone. And then the last, be fully present and have fun. Pay attention and participate actively. Use the chat box to leave any feedbacks or encouragements to the speakers. But the last but not least is, please, let's have fun together. Let's have fun together. So, my fellow Toastmasters and guests, are you ready for tonight's meeting?
Yes.
Yes,
Ready.
yes.
All right, I think that's all from me as your lovely SAA. I will give it the microphone pass to our Mr. President, Toastmaster Salman. The screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Isyraqi, our lovely SAA. Happy morning, everyone. It's very nice to see you all here today. I know outside it's raining, outside it's cold, but here with you guys, it feels warm nevertheless. No, I see some new faces here, some new guests. So for them, I'm going to share a little bit about what is our club, what is SCBD Toastmaster, and what is Toastmaster in general. So a little bit of context. Toastmaster is a non-profit organization that focuses on education of public speaking and leadership. So we are a huge family. We have more than 3,000 members across the world in 149 countries, and there are almost 16,000 clubs just like us scattered around the world. So you can imagine the scale is very big, it's very huge, and they are all our family. And what makes Toastmaster really special is we have this thing called Pathway. Pathway are 12 kind of lesson, kind of guidelines that you can choose. So you can choose, like me, perhaps to learn more about dynamic leadership. You can choose, for example, like Toastmaster Isyraqi, to be better at persuasive influence. Or you can also learn about engaging humor. So you can be better at making people laugh and making people forget the trouble and spread happiness in general. And in that way, every week you will have almost every week you will have something new to learn and something new to better yourself, to improve yourself. And what about SCBD Toastmaster itself? As SCBD Toastmaster here, we try to have a vision to make everyone become a better version of yourself. So our mission itself is to empower individual, all of you here, to always strive for progress, to always be better than you are yesterday. And here we value 4 things: structure, collaborative, bold, and determination. This means that we encourage everyone to always be prepared. We encourage everyone to be disciplined with their time. We encourage everyone to be brave, to take chances to grow themselves, but also don't forget to have fun. So we compile this in our motto that we all say almost every week: let's grow and glow together. Now, about our meeting itself, we have weekly public speaking session every Friday from 7 to 9. So this is still mostly online, but we try to, for at least once in a month, to have a offline session where we all can meet, we all can gather live and share our ideas, share our thoughts directly face to face. We will inform you when will that be happening. And if you are interested to know more about SCBD Toastmaster, you can always contact us via WhatsApp or via email or via Instagram. If you have anything at all to ask, just ask away. Do not be shy. We are very open. We are very welcoming. And our Vice President of Membership, Toastmaster Hani, will be very happy to answer all of your inquiries. I think that's all for today. That's all the introduction. And by default, I said upon me, as the club president, I'm going to start this meeting with a clap. Now I'm going to hand over the session to our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Alvin. The screen is yours, Toastmaster Alvin.
Roger, President, Toastmaster of the meeting is in charge right now. Happy morning, everyone.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Morning happy.
Morning happy. I like that. Thank you, fellow Toastmaster and guests. Thank you for coming here. And don't forget, just like our president said, don't forget to have fun and let's grow and glow together. Okay, welcome back here in our meeting. Okay, let me share my screen. If you still remember, in the 1st July, we have a baby step, right? As our theme. In the 2nd week, we try to move from our comfort zone. We need a courage. Now, how about today? We need to keep moving and moving to strive to the progress. So this is our meeting for today, is keep moving part 2, like this guy right here. He is keep moving. And what is our word of the day? You know what? To keep moving, we need to just move and doing trial error sometimes and forget about maybe someone doubting you. And what we need here is it is persistence. Can you say it with me? Persistence.
Persistence.
Okay. Thank you. What is persistence? Persistence is the fact of continuing to try to do something despite difficulties, especially when other people are against you and doubts you. Just keep moving. We are grow here, and because we are grow, we are glow. Thank you. And then what is our agenda for today? We have 3 main agenda. The first is prepare speech. It will about 5 to 7 minutes. We have 4 speakers today. And then the second one, we have table topic speech. It's about 1 to 2 minutes per speakers, and everyone in this session can participate. I repeat, everyone. Either you are Toastmasters, visiting Toastmaster, or guest, you can join this table topic speech. And last one, speech evaluation. It will be evaluate the prepared speech. Okay, now let's move on to our first. The evaluation team will be led by Toastmaster Sanjung as our GE. Toastmaster Sanjung, are you there?
Yeah, Toastmaster Alvin. Am I audible?
Okay, you're audible, and I will give my screen to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Alvin, as a Toastmaster of the meeting. Happy morning, my dearest fellow Toastmasters and soon-to-be Toastmaster. It's such a lovely evening to have you all here. And it's an honor for me to be part of SCBD Toastmaster, take part as General Evaluator. As General Evaluator, I would like to explain what my task is to observe the meeting from the beginning until the end. And this is the complex task for me if I do it just by myself. So I'm supported by my excellent team. So I would like to introduce them to you all. The first is I call upon Toastmaster Safety as timer. Over to you, Toastmaster Safety, to explain about your role and task.
Am I audible? Okay. Yeah. Thank you, GE, my fellow Toastmasters and guests. My name is Safety, and tonight I will be the time. I will time the prepared speeches and table topic speakers as well as the evaluations. I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left using the green, yellow, and red background, which denote specific times remaining in order to be eligible for voting. Speakers need to finish the speech within the time allocation. So for the icebreaker speeches should be 4 to 6 minutes in length. At 4 minutes, I will change my background into green. At 5 minutes, the background changes into yellow. 6 minutes, it will change to red. At this point, speakers need to wrap up their speeches in less than 30 seconds. Meanwhile, the prepared speeches should be 5 to 7 minutes in length. So in 5 minutes, I will change my background into green. 6 minutes, the background will change to yellow. 7 minutes, it will change to red. At this point, speakers need to wrap up their speeches in less than 30 seconds. And for the table topic speakers, should limit their remarks to no more than 2 minutes. At first minute, I will change my background to green. In 1 minute and 30 seconds, the background will change to yellow, and 2 minutes, it will change to red. At this point, speakers need to wrap up their speeches in less than 30 seconds. And the individual evaluation should be between 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I will change my background to green. At 2 minutes and 30 seconds, the background will change to yellow. At 3 minutes, at this point, speakers need to wrap up their speeches in less than 30 seconds. Back to you, GE. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Safety, for thoroughly and informative information as the timer. So the next of my tip, may I call upon Toastmaster Indah as and word of the day counter. Over to you, Toastmaster Indah, please to explain about your role.
Good morning, everyone, fellow Toastmasters and guests. In Toastmaster meetings, we deliver speeches. Either it is prepared or it's impromptu. Sometimes we just don't know how to say some words and we think and have a long pause. Worry not, I will assist you to check on that. I will be your counter. And on the evaluation session, I will give an counter report, which I will note down some filler words like so some overuse. Well, okay, so etc. And of course, I would like you to use the word of the day, persistence, so that I will note down and back to you, Madam GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Indah, for the detailed explanation. And let's proceed to the next role taker, grammarian, Toastmaster Salman. Over to you, Toastmaster Salman, to explain about the role of grammarian.
Thank you, Madam GE. Happy morning, everyone. It's me again. Tonight, I'm going to serve as your grammarian. So my duty is I'm going to note the common errors, the mispronunciation, and remarkable quotes that I found in your speeches tonight. So please don't be mad at me. Please do not be scared at me because I'm here to help. And you have to remember that the most important thing is not how good you are today, but that persistence to be better every day. Back to you, Madam G.
Thank you, Toastmaster Salman, for the explanation. And the last but not least, we have ballot counter as part of our general evaluation. May I call upon Toastmaster Ronnie to explain about your role. Over to you, Toastmaster Ronnie.
Thank you, GE, my fellow Toastmasters and guests. I'm Ronnie, and tonight I'll be holding a role as a ballot counter. The role is about counter. I will create polls during these meetings. I also will use easy polls. During each ballot cast, you're going to vote for the best prepared speakers, best table topic speakers, also the best speech evaluators. Please use your rights to vote to encourage the speakers. Before the meeting ends, we'll be having a Hall of Fame for the most voted speakers. Can't wait to hear your remarkable speech, everyone. Please, back to you, GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ronnie, and thank you to all my team. Okay, everyone, that's all the introduction from General Evaluator team. And let me and my team back at the end of the meeting to deliver our report. So may I give control back to Toastmaster of the meeting to lead the meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster Alvin.
Roger, Toastmaster Sanjung. Okay, thank you, GE team, for explaining the role, and please don't forget to have fun. And let's go to our main agenda, which is prepared speech. The first speech is Toastmaster Detha. She will introduce by her evaluator, Toastmaster Hani. Toastmaster Hani, please introduce Toastmaster Detha.
Hello, happy morning. Thank you, Tom. I'm sorry if the noisy voice in here. Am I audible and visible?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Happy morning, my fellow Toastmaster and guests. My name is Hani. I will be the evaluator tonight for Toastmaster Bernadetta. She will deliver a project in level 1. Project 2 is Persuasive Influence. The project is about writing a speech with purpose. The purpose of this project is to learn or review basic methods for writing a speech with a defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech on any topic. Without further ado, this is the silent screams. Toastmaster Bernadetta Maria. Bernadetta Maria, the silent screams. Over to you.
Okay, thank you, TM Hani. Am I visible and audible?
Yes. You are.
Okay. So, that is the sound that I always hear in the morning when I wake up in the rhino sanctuary where I work. Sanctuary is located in the middle of the forest in Waikambas National Park and surrounded by trees and all the forest inhabitants, such as birds, deer, elephants, rhinos, and even the great Sumatran tiger. I guess all the animals there live happily and peacefully because every morning, every day, I can hear all the birds chirping. I can hear siamang and monkeys, and I feel like Disney princess, almost surreal. Almost surreal because I would not even find those kind of voices in the city. Not even a bird voices. If you want, tomorrow morning when you wake up, try to open your window and be silent just for a while. And what do you hear? Do you hear birds chirping? Or your ear just filled with engine sound and cars honk. You know, sometimes I wonder, we're not the only living creatures on Earth, right? Then why is it so hard for us to meet other creatures other than humans? Why do we have to go 100 miles away just to hear the beautiful symphony of nature? They feel so far away that we don't even know how they are doing or whether they have a comfortable lives like we all have right now. They are so far away that we barely realize that they are a part of us too, living creatures that need the same fundamental needs: home and food. In fact, this is what they are facing right now. They lose their homes. In 20 years, Indonesia has lost 36% of its primary forest due to deforestation and land use changes, causing more than 200 of animal species to be threatened with extinction. And 10 of them is now qualified as the critically endangered, such as the Sumatran tigers, Sumatran rhinos, Javan rhino, and the orangutan. I can't imagine that every night they sleep very peacefully without even knowing that their home will be, boom, gone in the next morning. Every day, their voices become quieter and quieter. They can't scream, "Help me! Save us!" But through the silence of the forests, parks, and cities, they are actually screaming for help. And if we don't respond, they eventually will be gone. They will be gone silently with all the benefits they have for human lives, such as maintaining forest health, soil health, water, and profit generator like tourism, for example. And the sad truth is, by the time we realize it, it will be too late. So, what we can do actually? Some of you may think, I'm not even a conservationist nor an environmentalist. I can do nothing. Fellow Toastmaster and guest, the truth is, you can. You can by doing just simple thing, but the thing that you really can do very well. Like, for example, consuming wisely. You can start to use paper more wiser, knowing that you get the paper from cutting down trees in the forest. Or you can also start to not to waste your food when you eat, knowing that your food comes from an agricultural field that used to be a forest, their home. And because food waste is also harmful to the environment when it is not treated very well. The environment that is their home and our home. Just doing one simple thing at a time, it will create an enormous ripple effect. It's not gonna be easy, I should say. Doing things like that can be very difficult to do. Even as a wildlife conservationist, I often feel like it's all pointless. But sometimes all we need to do is just put in a lot of persistence and keep doing it, keep moving forward.
We have to keep doing it so we don't have to lose those beautiful voices. Because when we lose all those voices, we are in a big trouble. Thank you.
What a speech by Toastmaster Detha. I'm so touched. It reminds me about hometown. While the sound is really touching. And message from Toastmaster Detha, if we are not respond, they will be gone. So start with the simple things, use reusable things, and keep persistence, just like Toastmaster Detha said. Thank you, Toastmaster Detha. I hope your message can be with us, and we can do a little things start from today. Thank you, Toastmaster Detha. What a warm speech from you. Wow. Now let's go to our second speaker, which is Toastmaster Fadiyah. Toastmaster Fadiyah will be evaluated by Toastmaster Wira. So, Toastmaster Wira, please introduce the speaker, and I will give this screen to you.
All right. Thank you very much, Tom. Morning happy, everybody. My name is Wiratama Aji Wirananda, and I will be the evaluator for our second speaker, which is, who is it? Oh yeah, Toastmaster Fadiyah. She will deliver her Level 1 Project 2 speech from her path Presentation Mastery. The purpose of this speech is to practice applying feedback and serve as a speech evaluator during the club meeting, as well as for a member to present a speech and receive feedback from the evaluator. The speech length is 5 to 7 minutes. So without further ado, 5 ways to listening better, Toastmaster Fadiyah. Toastmaster Fadiyah, 5 ways to listening better.
Okay, before I start my speech, let me prepare my share screen first. Okay. We are losing our listen. We spend roughly 60% of our communication time listening, but we are not very good at it. We retain just 25% of what we hear. Now, not true, but that is generally true. Let's define listening as making meaning from sound. It's a mental process, and it's a process of extraction. We use some critical techniques to do this. One of them is pattern recognition. So, in the party situation like this, if I say, "Tem Seti, Tem Ria," pay attention. Some of you just shut up, and it's meant we recognize pattern to distinguish noise from signal, especially our name. Differencing is another technique we use. If I left this ping noise on for more than a couple minutes, you will literally kiss to hear it. We listen to differences and we discount sounds that remain the same. And then there is the whole range of filters. These filters take us from our sound down to what we pay attention to. Most people are entirely unconscious of these filters, but they actually creep in a way because they tell us what we are paying attention right now. Sound pairs us in space in time. If you close your eyes right now in your room, you're aware of the size of the room from the reverberation and the bouncing of the sound of the surfaces. And sound places us in time as well, because sound always has time embedded in it. Our listening is the main way that we experience the flow of time, past to future. Seniority is time and meaning. I said at the beginning, we are losing our listening. Why did I say that? There are a lot of reasons for this. First of all, we invented ways of recording, first writing, then audio recording, and now video recording as well. The premium on accurate and careful listening has simply disappeared. Secondly, the world is now so noisy. With this cacophony going on visually and auditorily, it is hard and tiring to listen. In this scenario, nobody's listening to anybody. We are becoming impatient. We are becoming desensitized. Our media have to scream at us with this kind of headlines in order to get our attention. And that means it's harder for us to pay attention to the quiet, the subtle, the understated. This is a serious problem that we are losing our listening. This is not trivial because listening is our access to understanding. Conscious listening is always create understanding. A world where we don't listen to each other at all is a very scary place indeed. But don't worry, according to John Treasure, there are 5 simple exercises tools you can take away with you to improve your own conscious listening. The first one is silence. Just 3 minutes a day of silence is a wonderful exercise to reset your ears and recalibrate so that you can hear the quiet again. If you can't get absolute silence, go for quiet. That's absolutely fine. So, the mixer. So even if you're in a noisy environment like this, listen in the coffee bar to question yourself like, how many channels of sound can I hear? How many individual channels in that mix am I listening to? And you can do it in a beautiful place as well, like in a lake. How many am I hearing? Where are they? And where are they? It's a great exercise for improving the quality you're listening. Third, the exercise is zevering. And this is a beautiful exercise. It's about enjoying mundane sounds. This, for example, is this the clock? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So mundane sounds can be really interesting if you pay attention the hidden chord, and the hidden chord is around us all the time. The next exercise is probably the most important of all of this. If you just take one thing away, this is listening position, that idea that you can move your listening position to what's appropriate to what you're listening to. You can use this in listening, in communication. If you are in any one of those roles, and I think that probably everybody who's listening to this talk. And the last is the acronym, RASA. And RASA stands for receive, which means pay attention to the person. Appreciate, making little noises like, oh, okay. Then summarize. The word so is very important in communication. And ask question afterwards. That's too much to ask for most people, but I believe that every human being needs to listen consciously in order to live fully connected in space and in time to the physical world around us. Connected in understanding to each other, not to mention spiritually connected, because every spiritual path I know of has listening and contemplation at its heart. Listening is a world of connection, a world of understanding, a world of peace. And thank you for listening today.
Wow, what a speech for Toastmaster Fa. Congratulations. Wow. I love today. I love this day. The first piece about listening Why? The second is also, it sounds like rhyming with the first speech. Try to listen. It reminds me a lot because we are in the world of noise, right? Toastmaster Fa, like the advertising try to shocking you every time. And Toastmaster Fa give us not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 exercise to be better at listening. And one thing I love most is by being silent. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Fa. Good to hear you. And finally, long time no see your speech. I love that very much. And guys, let's go to our third speaker, which is Toastmaster Andhyka. Toastmaster Andhyka will be evaluated by Toastmaster Nia. So Toastmaster Nia, please introduce the speaker.
Thank you, Tom. Happy morning, everyone. My name is Nia. I'm from the Ultimate Toastmasters Club. And tonight, I will evaluate someone that must has persistences because it is his second pathway, visionary communication, and he will do his project 1 of level 2, understanding your leadership style. And this project purpose is for him to identify the primary leadership styles and also discuss leadership styles in general. And his speech length will be 5 up to 7 minutes. So without a further ado, let's welcome Toastmaster Andhyka Sumarsono. Last but not least, Toastmaster Andhyka.
People leadership isn't for everyone. When I say this, some of my friends disagree with me with huge persistence. They say, Andhyka, leadership isn't a nature. Rather, it is nurtured, so everyone can be a leader. I'm sorry to say this, but no, people leadership isn't for everyone, unless they have 3 things. First, the motivation. Second, the right opportunity. And the third is the style. Motivation, what do I mean by that? 12 years ago, that was my first opportunity to be a people leader. At that time, I always thought that being a boss made me higher than everyone else. I can make someone work for me without doing anything. Well, my friends, that is a very, very wrong motivation. I will say that again, that is a very wrong motivation. Why? Because as a leader, you always have responsibility not only for the task completion, but also to develop your team member. The second one, the right opportunity. If we cannot capture or we cannot create the opportunity, we won't be people leader, no matter how good you are. Okay, but the last but not least, the most important thing is the style. What do I mean by style? If you are ready to become a leader, you must have a style. So how do I mean by that? Well, 12 years ago, when I became people leader for the first time, my team members actually were more experienced than me. Some of them were in the same age, and one of them is way older than me. As a big boss, I would say, you do what I say. But then I had nothing. I had nothing in my mind. How do I build this team, or how do I lead this team? So I would say fakely trust them and empower them. Okay, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? And then a problem arises. What? I cannot solve that problem. Why? Because I was using different style than my origin. What do I mean by that? How many styles are there? Well, actually, it depends on the theory that you read. But for me, after having assessment from the Toastmasters, and then I check with my personal experience, I tend to choose the leadership style of coaching. What do I mean by that? A coach means we support our team members, we grow them, we let them to have the opportunity to rise, to solve their own problem. But then when I was in my first job as a people leader, I didn't realize that. I thought that it was like full empowerment. But as a leader, actually, at the beginning of the stage of the team forming, we have to set the tone. No matter how inexperienced you are, after listening from feedback from your team members, we have to set the tone. So coaching style doesn't mean that you do not give any direction. So with persistence, we have to set the tone for the team. But I only realized that probably 5 years ago. So what was the result? My first team resigned. I had 3 team members and all of them resigned like continuously. One in November, one in December, one in January. And then I realized, so what did I do wrong? And then I sought help from my superior. And he apparently had the coaching style as well. And he said, you have to find your style. It doesn't mean that your style is the best, but it will be supporting your accomplishment. So after reading, after trial and error, and I found that my style is coaching. What is the advantage of having a coaching style? Actually, we can grow our team members and they will realize that because all of the things we say is a supporting language. So that is one of the advantage. But then what is on the other side? We cannot have a coaching style for the new ones that has no direction whatsoever. So we have to be somewhat authoritative at that beginning. Otherwise, they will be confused. However, no matter how good your style is, no matter what style you are using, the most important thing is we need to adapt. So that's what I mean, but last but not least, we have to adapt because no style fits everything. When we talk to people who has different style, if we are persistent to have our style, I guarantee you, you will not optimally achieve your target. So everyone, realizing that you really want to be a leader is very important. Capturing the opportunity to be a leader is important. Aware of our leadership style is very important. And last but not least, adapting your style is the most important at all. Back to you, Tom.
Want a speech again from Toastmaster Andhyka. Let's have some applause for Toastmaster Andhyka. Wow, it feels like Toastmaster Andhyka is directly talking to me, coaching me. I also love that coaching style. I have several bosses that have that style, and I love that because it encourages everyone to be the best as the best version of himself. And Toastmaster Andhyka remind us we do listening, and after that we have to set the tone and adapt. That last but not least is adapt. Wow, thank you, Toastmaster Andhyka. What a lesson from you. I hope everyone here also get the inspiration as I just feel. Wow. Now let's go to one more speaker, one more prepared speech. It is Toastmaster Uyun. She will be introduced by her evaluator, Toastmaster Agung. So here we go. Toastmaster Agung, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Tom. Happy morning, everyone. Tonight, we'll be having another leadership style speech that will be delivered by Toastmaster Uyun Aziza. I was always curious on how she will deliver her speech now, because she has been always persistent in delivering her speech, and I'm curious right now. So Toastmaster Uyun will deliver the speech, and the purpose for her speech is to identify her primary leadership style, and also to share some aspect of her primary leadership style or leadership styles in general. So without further ado, let us welcome Toastmaster Uyun with a title like an atom. Like an atom, Toastmaster Uyun. Screen is yours.
Atom is the basic structure of chemical element, or it can be mean also an extremely small amount of a thing or quality. Happy morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. For many years, I always underestimate the power of small things which can accumulate to make a big difference. Oh, sorry. To be precise, I am not good at executing things, because what I am good at is planning, designing, dreaming, and imagining all things only in my mind, and reluctant to do the actual work. But after years of exercise, now I know that every goal can be reached with the accumulation of small things in the right direction. July 2020 to June 2021 was my term serving as the Vice President of Education in this very lovely club. Sorry, I was not elected, rather I was appointed to be one when no one would do, when the club was short in members. I love the EXCO members who were very, very excellent, all the club members who were striving, and the area, division, district officers who were very supportive. But I have doubts about myself. I never challenged my leadership. I was not sure whether I could do this or not, because one thing that I know is that I am not good at executing things. And the big goal of the club sounded daunting for me, to get the president's distinguished awards. The goal was daunting for me. Can we do this? How could I challenge myself? Brainstorming, and then what I tried is to break down this big goal to tiny size of goals which are executable. The size of the goal should meet my short span of anticipation and should be within the capacity of the real executors, who are the club members. By changing that kind of mindset, what I thought was like, okay, Uyun, what can you do today? So I just do whatever I could do, as if they were piece of cake for me and without burden to me. And for regularly, I would check the progress of everyone and also check the direction, whether the small things that we did were on the right track. And the result, congratulations to everyone who contributed. We achieved the President's Distinguished Awards with a point of 40, in which the required point was only 12 actually. So we achieved more than triple the required highest point. Congratulations, everyone. So what is the recipe behind that? It's simple. Accumulating small efforts in the same direction. Does it sound like rocket science? Of course not. I think everyone better understood about this atomic habit, while I was very late to understand that actually. I am still very, very far from being a good leader. But what I know is the recipe if I want to be a good leader, which is to believe in every individual in the team and let them contribute tiny efforts in the same direction. And those are my 2 cents after doing the survey, which suggested me on altruistic leader. Altruistic leader personalized approaches to meet individual needs of the team. So fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, a big goal could be very daunting, especially when you take leadership roles for that. But no need to worry, because every single goal can be reachable with everyone's contribution when you break them into tiny atomic goals, which are executable. So everyone, just remember our chemistry lesson, all right? Proton is positive. The electron is negative. The neutron is neutral, while execution is the keyword of my speech today. Back to you, Tom.
Wow, it feels like I'm get a coach directly from Toastmaster Uyun. Wow, what a speech from our previous VPE Toastmaster Uyun, and what an inspiration I get from you as a current VPE. I get a lesson right here. I know everything what you just said right here. Break the goals into the tiny, like an atom, make them move together in the right direction, just like an atom. Wow. Inspiration. Yes. Wow. I am so speechless for today. It's so great. And thank you very much. Every speaker is so moving today. And I hope everyone in this meeting also benefit this as well, and cannot wait for every Toastmasters. Let's progress to your next project and move into the right direction together. Okay, now let's go to our next session, which is teletopic session. This session will be led by Toastmaster Isyraqi. So what is this? It will be explained by Toastmaster Raki. Toastmaster Raki, the screen is yours.
All right, thank you so much, our Tom. But actually, maybe our Tom just missed one moment. So I will help our Tom for tonight. I will call the timer for the report. Hello, Toastmaster Safety. How's your report?
Hello, Toastmaster Aki. Well, I have shared about the speaker's time. Here the report. You could see that all speakers are eligible to be voted.
Wow, awesome. It's so persistent. So yeah, I will call Mr. Ballot Counter. Hello, Mr. Ballot Counter. Have you prepared the link to be to vote?
Yeah, just a moment.
All right. All right, while we are waiting for the link, yes, the link is already on the chat box. So
all right, yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much.
The link is out.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Toastmasteroni. The link is on the chat box. So everyone, my fellow Toastmasters and guests, use your right to choose who is your favorite speakers for tonight, because yeah, all of them is so persistent while they're delivering their speech. So yeah, as the table topic masters, let's move on to the table topic session. All right, welcome to table topic session. I'm Raki. I am your table topic masters for tonight. Here's the rules. As a table topic masters, I may choose anyone to deliver his or her table topic. Members and guests are allowed to join this session. So yeah, I will encourage our guests to use this session to train your speech in front of many people, even though virtually it's okay. And then the third is every speaker can deliver his or her speech in 1 until 2 minutes. And then the last is let's have fun together. All right, let's move on. I already have 7 table topics here. So yeah, I will invite one of you just to be the opener on the table topic. Yes, I see Toastmaster Aryo just raised hand. Happy morning, Toastmaster Aryo.
Hi. 1 second, please. I need to turn on my camera. It will take some time. Is it on now? Okay.
Yes.
Or perhaps this will work this way. Is it? Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Which number do you want to choose, Toastmaster Aryo?
Because today is 15th of July, so I choose 4.
All right, 4. Let's check it. 4. The quotes is, it doesn't matter how many times you get knocked down. All that matters is you get up one more time, then you were knocked down, from the Roy T.B. Knight. Toastmaster, are you ready?
1 second. I need to mute my phone. Wait.
Yes.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. Toastmaster Aryo, the screen is yours.
Nana Korobi Yaoki. If you speak Japanese, you'll understand the proverb that I've just spoken. My fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, those are words from Japanese that explains fall 7 times, get up 8. I agree with the statement. Well, of course, there are many justifications to the statement or to the proverb, but I have one particular reason why I agree with that. With disclaimer, the reason I agree with the statement is merely I don't have any other choice other than to get up. Otherwise, I will just lay down on the floor, seeing people raising up, with no such thing or such endeavor that I can do. So whatever you want to achieve, if you fall, get up. No matter the times you fall down, you get up more. And that works. Because if you are done and you don't get up, you don't have anything to do. Because first thing first, and the first thing you need to do is to get up. So do you want to get up when you fail? Do you want to stay in the bottom, or do you want to get up? It's up to you. By choice, I want to get up, because no matter how many times I fall down, I want to get up. Back to you, Table Topic Master.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Aryo, for the strong message. We should get up no matter what in front of us. Just get up to achieve our goals. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Aryo, for joining Table Topic session for tonight. Now I will invite guests. I think I wanna invite our guest Kevin. Hello, guest Kevin, are you there?
Hello, TM Misha. Thank you. Thank you very much for the invite to speak in this table topic session.
Yeah. So, guest Kevin, which number do you want to choose?
Okay, I have to be honest. I forgot which number TM Mario chose, so I would choose a random number 5.
Number 5. All right. Let's see. Number 5. It is better to take many small steps in the right directions than to make a great leap forward only to stumble backward. From the Louis Sachar. So, guest Kevin, are you ready?
Okay, give me some time to think. Okay, I think I'm ready.
All right. Guest Kevin, the screen is yours.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. So regarding today's topic on, not really today's, but on this topic that I'm going to talk about, there's 2 key points that I'm going to talk about, which is basically the main point of the idea that is brought up, which is number 1, patience, and number 2 is persistence. We often lose our patience in trying to develop ourselves, in trying to progress in our work, and taking steps moving forward. For example, in our work, we want to get things done very quickly. Or another very common example is creating habits. I could bet some of you here have made New Year resolutions. For example, I'm going to go to the gym every day for this entire year. And it's not a feasible plan to achieve, because like what the quote said, that's you're trying to jump forward, but you're going to stumble back. And sometimes you could stumble back even further back than your starting point. Because it's not something that you usually do, and you're uncomfortable in the new position that you arrived at, that you landed on after you jump, and that makes you start moving backwards because you aren't comfortable with the new environment that you have put yourself into. And of course, we need persistence to keep on moving forward slowly and methodically, to be able to very soon reach the goal that we wanted from the very beginning. There's nothing instant that is perfect. Maybe that is all for me. I give it back to our TTM TM is Isyraqi. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, guest Kevin, for joining our table topic for tonight. Thank you so much for delivering your thoughts due to the topic that I give to you. So thank you for that. And let's move on to another table topic speaker here. Maybe some of you want to try, or I will invite our guest again here. I see guest Lukiana here. Happy morning, guest Lukiana.
Hello, happy morning.
All right, so welcome to SCBD Toastmasters. I thought you are first comer here, right?
Yep, this is my first time join the SCBD Toastmaster.
All right, so that's a best moment for you to join our table topic. So which number do you want to choose? We still have 1, 2, 3, 6, and 7.
Maybe I want to choose number 7.
Number 7. All right, let's go. Here's the quotes from Muhammad Ali. Whoever knocks persistently ends by entering. Muhammad Ali. So guys, Lukiana, are you ready for your table topic speech?
I'm sorry, but I think I don't know the what it means. This is my first time, so I'm also cannot speak in English fluently, so sorry for that.
It's totally okay. Just try, because we are here to learn together, right? So just maybe talk whatever comes on your mind when you heard the quotes about the persistently.
Talk about Muhammad Ali.
Yes, or about Muhammad Ali. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Wira, for helping me.
Okay, wait a moment.
Are you ready?
Yep.
All right. All right. So please welcome guest Lukiana. The screen is yours.
I think the Muhammad Ali say about the good thing, and I agree with that. If we persistently do something, even if it was small thing, in the end we will get the biggest thing. Maybe just that from me for now. Thank you.
All right, please give applause to guest Lukiana. Thank you so much for trying. It's totally okay because we are here to learn together. It's okay because this is your first time. I wish I can hear more your table topic, or maybe your icebreaker, because you are joining our Toastmasters. Thank you so much, guest Lukiana. And let's move on to another speaker here. I still have 1, 2, 3, and 6. Who wants to try? I see here guest Daddy. Hello, guest Daddy. Will you be my table topic speaker?
Sure. Our TTM, it's really nice to be back again.
All right.
Am I audible though?
Yes, you are audible.
Thank you. Oh, okay.
So,
I'm gonna choose number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Right. Let's see. The quote is from Lori Myers. Your success is your responsibility. Take the initiative, do the work, and persist to the end. Guys, steady. Are you ready?
Yeah, wait for a moment. Sure, let me think. Okay, let's go.
All right. Guys, steady. The screen is yours.
Everybody seems to know who is Napoleon. Napoleon is a very famous person who ever said the formula of success, the triangle of success, as he mentioned. First is persistence, second is passions, and the last one is perseverance. Noticing how life is actually can give you so many hindrances is how you actually can be aware of how you can be persistent and passionate about your life. Sorry for the clock. Taking initiatives in your life is like, let's have this analogy of how to use your life. As someone who works in a project development, I noticed that life is actually very short. The difference between project and routine is that the project is very short, while routine is something that you do continuously. And life is like a project. You have to initiate, you have to plan, you have to execute, you have to monitor, and you have to evaluate. And the way you want to actually plan for your success as your deliverables or your output is how you actually define your initiation at the very first time. How do you initiate your life is going to be. That's where you put every single things, the deliverables, the objectives in your initiation of your life. What is gonna be wrong in your end of the life or what you're going to propose is when you actually initiate what you need to put in that initiation. So take initiatives of how do you want to see your life as a project. By that, you actually can evaluate and measure how successful your life can be. And that's how you see things in your life. So hindrances are something you can monitor, but something that you cannot is something when you feel like your life is just very random or something that is erratic. But when noticing that your life is like a project, is how do you actually can break down all the systematic system of how you put the method of how you actually can achieve success. Let me repeat: initiation, plan, execute, monitor, and evaluation. I think that's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, guest daddy. I just got the new formula. I call it IPEMA: initiative, persistent, evaluation, and yeah, that's all.
Monitor and evaluation.
So thank you so much, guest daddy, for give the insightful speech for tonight. I hope you will back and deliver table topic speech again. And I will call the next guest. It will be guest Rizky. Hello, guest Rizky. Are you there?
Okay. I'm here.
All right. Will you be my table topic speakers? We still have 1, 3, and 6. Which number do you want to choose?
Maybe I want to choose number 1.
All right, number 1. Yes, this is my favorite quotes because this come from my role model, Panji Pragiwaksono, ever said, hard work will defeat talent when talent doesn't work well. So, guest Rizky, are you ready?
Maybe I'm ready.
All right. So please welcome guest Rizky. The screen is yours.
Can you not what's the word? What's the sentence of that before?
Sorry, pardon?
The sentence before the quotes.
Hard work
will. Can you make it on the chat?
Yes, I will type on the chat box.
Maybe this is Yeah, okay. Maybe I will deliver the substance of that sentence that quotes about hard work.
Yes.
Yeah, I think if you want to master it, some skill, you need to you need to you need to be hard work to practice it, because without that you would not be able to achieve it. Because yeah, even what is it, maybe your passion is not what you master it, but if you want to master it, but it is not your, what is it? Maybe this is not your passion, you could master it if you hard work to do that. So that's why the hard work is important to get a success. Without that, we can achieve the success. So yeah, I think yeah, we could hard work. You could be hard work to master it. Some skill that we want. Without that, we can reach it. Yeah, I think that's all. Maybe I'm so sorry. I'm not fluent in English. I'm learning here. That's all. Yes.
All right. Please give applause to guest Rizky. Thank you so much for trying our table topic for tonight. Yeah, sometimes hard work will more effectively than talent, because sometimes talent persons is not really hard work because they believe they already have a talent. So let's move on to another table topic speaker. I will call our Toastmasters for this moment. I will call Toastmaster Shauki. Hello, Toastmaster Shauki, are you there?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillah.
We still have 3 and 6. Which number do you want to choose?
Because today is the 15th of July. 5 minus 1 is 4, so I'm going to choose number 6.
Number 6. All right, let's go. The difference between a successful person and others is not a lack of strength, not a lack of knowledge, but a rather lack of will. It's a quote from Vince Lombardi. So, Toastmaster Shauki, are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Toastmaster Shauki, the screen is yours.
Back then, and when I was in high school, I am afraid, really afraid of scary movies. My friends always ask me, Shauki, let's go watch a scary movie, yada, yada, yada. It's fun. It's going to be very thrilling and exciting. So I watched Chucky for the first time. And boy, oh boy, let me tell you something. I almost peed my pants twice, and I almost passed out because I got a really huge heart attack sometimes. But again, I still keep trying. I watch another movie and I almost killed myself. Again, I keep trying. I watch it with my crush and I still want to pee, and I still almost pee my pants. Again, I tried and tried and tried, but the end is still the same. I almost pee my pants. I almost fade out, and I promised myself I will never watch horror movies ever again. After that, I try many things. I do international program in campus. I do a lot of activities to find my passion. I tried my best to basically graduate on time, and thank God that I succeed. I was graduated on 20th May 2022. I will have a job. I will start my job next week. And basically, I will start my new journey again. And that journey might be very scary. I'm going to meet new things. I'm going to meet new people. I'm going to meet a lot of obstacles. Some people might cry. Some people might just quit. Some people might depress. But again, if you want to become successful, you don't need strength. You don't need talent. All you need is a will to go on. Because what Optimus Prime has always said, freedom is the rightful right of the aliens are proud of the universe. But again, if you keep on trying, keep on swimming, and keep on swimming, you're gonna find your goal in life. Thank you so much. And I'm almost pee myself again. So yeah, thank you so much and have a nice day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shauki. Good luck for your new journey, for your work. I wish you will be the great as you are now. So thank you so much for joining our table topic. Maybe it will be the last. So since the number is just 3, let me share my screen. Just 3 here. I will call our Toastmaster again, Toastmaster Yara. Toastmaster Yara, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
So you don't, so you haven't choice. You just have 3 here. So are you ready?
Okay.
You only have number 3 here. So let's see. Wait. Failure is like a caterpillar before it becomes a butterfly. The quotes come from my mind. So, Toastmaster Yara, are you ready?
Wait, let me, 1 minute, okay, to
All right.
write this one. Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
Bismillah.
Please welcome Toastmaster Yara. The screen is yours.
Okay, a butterfly. I remember the last training sessions that I joined. The trainer asked the audience to draw something. So I draw a butterfly. Why? Because I think a butterfly have a good philosophy that people have to grow, to develop themselves to being a great people. It's like a quote that Toastmaster Raki gave to me, a caterpillar. Then the process is a long process to be a beautiful butterfly. It's like our life. We have to do something in our life, like a process, like a something great to become a great butterfly. It's the same like my motivation in my life. I always say that I want to be a butterfly. Seems like the process it's very nice, and the process is very have insightful things, and the process teach me we have to be patient. Not everything have a great process. So yeah, butterfly is a great philosophy in my life. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Raki.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Yara. Yes, becoming a beautiful butterfly needs a long process, like our life, like our journey to go to our destiny. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Yara. Yes, because I didn't have I don't have any more number here, so Toastmaster Yara is our last table topic speakers for tonight. Thank you so much, my fellow Toastmasters and guests, for joining table topic. It's such an honor for me as the table topic masters hear your insightful story, insightful thoughts. So thank you so much. I wish all of you guys can try the next table topic in the next meeting. And that's all from me. And I will check the timer report. Toastmaster Septi, how's the report?
Well, Toastmaster Aki, I have shared about the time. Actually, all is eligible except for the guest Lukiana, unfortunately, but I hope you wanted to come again to us just to try to deliver about your speech just around 2 minutes. We will welcome you and just say about what anything comes or pop out from your mind. No worries, we all learn together here. Okay, back to you, Toastmaster Aki.
Thank you so much, Madam Timer. I couldn't agree more. We all here learn together, right? So, guest Lukiana, I will wait you to come back and deliver your speech again.